There's plenty of our four-legged friends living around Stanley and camp, from pets to farm dogs, and thanks to the government of South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands, 2 more with some very important jobs have recently arrived.
So our job is to search all the vessels that go to South Georgia for rodents before they get there, because South Georgia was eradicated of rats and mice in 2018. It was declared rodent-free, and so now the task is to prevent any rodents getting back there. And obviously the cruise ships are coming back, which is great, but it means that there's an awful lot of work for one dog team, too much in fact. And so the government of South Georgia have bought 2 new dogs, and we've got now King and Hunter as well. They've joined the team, and we've also got a new handler, Duncan Willis. So we were able to spread the workload out a bit more easily and really cover much more of the vessels.
The dogs, with their handlers, search areas of the vessels going to South Georgia for signs of rodent life, and we were able to pop along to find out how it works.
Duncan's looking for any changes of behaviour that the dog shows. So the dog knows that he's looking for rats and mice, and if he does find something, Duncan is able to interpret what the dog is telling him, whether he's finding something. And when the dog smells something, so he's a bit interested here, and he's going to check something out. So, here he goes. So he's got the odour now, and he's just trying to figure out exactly where it is. So he's trying to figure out where it's coming from, so he can pinpoint it and show Duncan exactly where that odour is. There, he's got it. That's his indication. He's telling Duncan that it's there. And he's correct. So in real life, what we'll do is if the dog indicates, we'll take the dog away, and then we'll send someone else in. And they'll check and confirm. We use a torch and double check, and we'll say, yep, there's something there. And now the dog can go in and get a reward. So we're sure that there's something there, and now he's able to get, yay, good boy. And then he gets his ball as a reward. Well done, Hunter.
A few years ago, a large invasives eradication programme took place on South Georgia, and this commitment to keeping the rodents out is part of the wider strategy and governance of the islands.
It's extremely crucial. So part of our Protect, Sustain and Inspire strategy, our 21-25 strategy, and one of our 7 priority areas is biosecurity, and the dogs are a key element to that. Like I say, it's to prevent invasive species being re-entering South Georgia and becoming invasive within that environment. Keeping the wildlife safe. We've seen a massive boom in birds population in South Georgia, and that's directly attributed to the eradication of rodents. Sort of eggs aren't being eaten by rodents, rats. Obviously the population blooms, and we get back to sort of pre-human levels, which is ultimately where we want to be.
Potential expansions are planned for this programme as the number of vessels heading south increases, but for now, keep an eye out for Naomi and Duncan and their 4-legged colleagues as they do the important work of sniffing out any unwanted stowaways.